What is up, everybody? Sunny back again with another Injustice 2 Showcase Series video. This is a video series in which I look at all the epic gear sets of a specific character, individual epic pieces, and we check out the abilities in the practice mode. If you do enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe. But today, I'm going to be checking out Brainiac. Definitely like a lot of his gear and stuff, so I have not done Brainiac, and I think I got about 5 or 6 more characters to do, so I'm going to get those out as soon as possible. The first thing we're going to check out is the epic gear sets. This very first set that I'm looking at right now, the last Brainiac, this is not an epic gear set, but I actually found a lot of his gear have the exact same name. It's like I found a 5-piece, I found a 4-piece, and I found a 3-piece that all have, I guess, look like it should have been gear sets. And definitely the most. Sometimes I find gear pieces with other characters that are similar, but Brainiac, I think, by far the most. But this is what we're gonna call the 5-piece set, the last Brainiac. It comes with absolutely no bonuses, but still looks kind of cool. I like his little shoulder pads or shoulder arms and all of this stuff that comes. I mean, he's just one big, I guess, machine. Looks really good. Like I said, when we go through the individual epic pieces, keep on the lookout for the ones that have the similar names. You'll be able to see them. But jumping over to the 2-piece, this is called the Destroyer of Krypton. This includes his arms and his tendrils. Got exclusive knowledge alternate shader on there. Again, another good. I like a lot of Brainiac sets, man. I don't know, I guess I just like all of the machine technical crazy looking designs and all of this stuff that come with it. I think Brainiac got a lot of good looking pieces. His headpieces need some work, but the rest of it I think look pretty good. This headpiece looks good though. I do like this headpiece, but some of the other ones. But anyway, the bonuses: 2 out of 2 attacking utilizing Brainiac's tendrils inflict 25% increased block damage. So not too much of a bonus, just increased block damage. But at least it's something that can help. At least it's not a regen token, right? So let's move on to set number 2, called Shattered Alliance. Torso, arms, and the legs. The 2 and the 3-piece cannot be put together, so don't even think about it. The Colin Conqueror alternate shader is on there. I love this shader, man. This shader is super sick. I just love the colors, the bronzes with the purple, and just all that stuff looks really good. Nth metal on the headpiece right there. That is another one that you find a lot of pieces that are nth metal. But that is what his 3-piece set looks like. Like I said, the chest piece looks a lot different. The shoulder pads, his headpiece looks way different than the last one. Looks good. 2 bonuses, 2 out of 3. Bonus ability, 150, 3 out of 3. Power drain. When close to the opponent, Brainiac will slowly drain 10% meter every 20 seconds to give it to himself. Now, for those of you that play a long time, I mean, 20 seconds is a lot of time. I mean, that is a lot of time. 10% for 20 seconds? That is crazy. Not, I mean, maybe 10% every 5 seconds or something. 20% is, or 20 seconds is way too long in a match. Set number 4, we're looking at Intergalactic Sphinx. Head, torso, arms, and legs. This is one of them that the headpiece just looks crazy to me. Another shader that I love though. But he got some really good shaders. A lot of good shaders that I don't have. Again, leg pieces, arm pieces, the shoulder pads, the forearms, the headpiece, the neck. I mean, all of those little circles around his chest. I mean, all of that looks different, looks good, looks clean. I don't know, I just dig a lot of Brainiac stuff. You would think that they could have made Cyborg have a lot of good looking stuff, and he doesn't have very much good looking things, but he does have a couple, but not too much. Anyway, bonuses: 2 out of 4 downloaded. When Brainiac wins a match against an online opponent, he gains 10% character and profile experience. 4 out of 4 residual. Meter burn special moves have 10% chance to reduce their meter cost by 25%. I mean, they need to upgrade these bonuses. I mean, these are awful bonuses. Awful bonuses. I mean, this is probably like Brainiac was probably the very first gear sets they did, very first bonuses they did, and never thought to go back and change them or upgrade them, because he has awful bonuses in a lot of his gear sets. I mean, 10% character and profile experience. I mean, if you main Brainiac, you're at level 20, and your profile getting 10% extra. I mean, that's awful stuff, man. I really wish they would redo it, but can't complain too much. At least it looks good. 5-piece set, Master of the Multiverse. Got the Intergalactic Tyrant on there. This is my favorite set. Headpiece looks good. Arm pieces, leg pieces. I mean, he just looks like a badass. That's just all there is to it. He looks really good. The colors, the Intergalactic Tyrant, that purple and green, looks just amazing. But even though I can't play Brainiac, he still looks amazing. He can sit in my inventory and look amazing. Even though I'll play him for the abilities and stuff, but not too much after that. Bonuses: 2 out of 4 bonus of 100, 4 out of 5 bonus defense of 100, 5 out of 5 hive mind Brainiac, beta barrage drones inflict 25% additional damage. I mean, these are his best bonuses for sure. I mean, at least he gets bonus ability, defense, and some extra damage, so that's not too bad. But anyway, his sets, they all look good. They all got some sets that should have been sets that weren't sets that are also included, so be on the lookout for those as well. But that's going to do it for all of his epic gear sets. We're going to jump over and look at all of his individual epic pieces now. Alright, first up, we're going to check out his headpiece. He doesn't have too many headpieces. I mean, I think that there's only like 3 or 4 maybe headpieces, and the rest of them are fairly similar to him. See, there's another nth metal one. If you look on the bottom, the Colin Apocalyptic, I got 4 different pieces that have that name on it as well. So the nth metal one, the last Brainiac one, and then there's also the Colin Apocalyptic hybrid helm, which you'll see in other pieces. I mean, I don't know why they just didn't make these sets. If they're gonna call them the same thing and do all that same thing, I mean, why not make them the same set, or make them a gear set? Anyway, that was the head pieces. Jumping on over to the torso pieces. All of his, I mean, like I said, I like most of his gear. I mean, most of his gear looks pretty cool. It looks really, like, I love the designs. I love the different metal pieces. I love the different circles. I love all that stuff. But just got a good looking piece. Lots of good looking. There's another that Colin Apocalyptic in one. That one, I mean, that one looks alright, but definitely need to change it to make it some gear sets, you know. You made them, why not do them gear sets? Right, last Brainiac, I mean, that should have been his 5-piece set, as well as his other one. He could be like Batman and Wonder Woman. Arm pieces now. Oh, let's change it. A lot of the shoulder pads and forearms on these arm pieces look a lot different. They do look. There's some of them that look really good that I wish could fit with the actual gear sets themselves. But I guess you can change it with the crystals. But there ain't no way I'm spending crystals on just changing the look of a piece of gear. There's just, it's as hard as impossible as crystals are to get these days anyway. But there's his arm piece. I really like this last one. This last one looks pretty dope. I like that little, all those little edges on them, man. I don't even know how to describe them, but they just look good. It just looks like a good piece of shoulder. Leg pieces now. I don't have a whole lot of leg pieces, and these stupid tendrils, I mean, they're not stupid, but you know, don't be mad at me, Mr. Tendrils, but they keep getting in the way, so it's kind of hard to see actually what the leg pieces look like. Those look cool. I really like those. Love the designs on the sides and stuff. Different boots and those different little circle things. I'm not even for sure what those circles are for, but they still look good. And there's another, the Colin Apocalyptic one. War Grieves, Strategical Fracture. That again looks familiar too. We saw that in the last pieces as well. Prismatic Quantum Vortex. And then last, the Tendrils, Prismatic Quantum Vortex Cable. See, like, I've never seen so many pieces for one character that were the same. It's like they designed Brainiac first, or all these names first, and just never went back to changing them, or never went back to doing anything to them. But they should have just made all these gear sets. We want gear sets that have bonuses and stuff. I mean, the work's done. Just make them gear sets, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking logically. I don't know. Maybe that's not logical, though. Maybe there is some other reason for it. Man, these look mean. That little needle on the end. And then the last one, then again, more nth metal stuff. Sets that aren't sets. But that is going to do it for all of his individual epic pieces. Now we are going to jump into practice mode and check out all of his abilities. First ability, Ion Cannon. Brainiac calls down a powerful ion blast from his command ship. Meter burning allows Brainiac to direct the beam towards or away from the starting location. So he calls down his little beam from his ship, and it lands right above him. We can then meter burn it, and once you meter burn it, it bounces him up. But you can do it both directions. You can do it towards yourself or away from yourself, just depending on where you want to do it. I like how you can meter burn it, and I like the animation too, how it pops them up. That's kind of cool. The input is a little weird though. I'm really not a fan of the down inputs as far as the moves go. But anyway, that is that one. Tendril Shell. Brainiac wraps his tendrils around his body, forming a protective shell. Opponents striking the shell with an attack are stunned. This one has the same exact inputs as the Ion Cannon. The down. You can delay it, so you hold down the A button or the 3 button, and it will keep the shell for quite a long time. I mean, that looks like a good 5 seconds, 6 seconds long that he'll stay in that shell. Once the opponents are hit, then they're stunned, and you're able to do a follow-up attack. But again, you can't do it in the air. You can't do it while jumping. You can't do any of that stuff. So you can just got to do it. Anticipate when they come close to you, and then just hold it. You can also cancel out of it. So push back, forward. It'll cancel out of it. Enhanced Living Metal. The Living Metal combo's last hit can now be meter burned, bouncing the opponent. So we got the regular Living Metal, which is just his, I guess, one of his combo moves. And you can meter burn that, and it will give you another, I guess, chance to do something else. You know, another bounce up. Lets them bounce it up, so you can get another combo in, whatever it is you want to do. I'm not too familiar with Brainiac, so don't know exactly what else I can do. But anyway, that is the Enhanced Living Metal. Just a bounce. Destruction Orb. Brainiac summons a small orb above him that tracks the opponent before firing a quick energy blast at their location. Meter burning summons 2 orbs. So here we got the orb. Throws up the orb in the air. This has to be something that you got to do on the ground, so you cannot jump in the air and do it. You can meter burn it. He'll toss up 2 of the orbs, and then it fires one after another. So it's kind of cool. It takes a couple seconds for it to work, or for it to actually shoot, but kind of gives you, I don't know, a little bit of protection when you're away, and kind of prevents the opponent from doing stuff, I'm sure. But Tendril Slide. Using this powerful tendril, Brainiac slides across the floor, striking his opponent low, knocking them off their feet. Meter burning Tendril Slide does additional damage. His slide move is actually a pretty quick attack. Definitely a lot quicker than some of the other characters in their away towards 3 move. But you meter burn it, and he does like that roundhouse over the head kick. Knocks him down. No bounce or nothing like that, but the slide is cool. I think the slide looks really nice, especially with the kick in there. But that is his Tendril Slide. And last one, Tendril Harpoon. Brainiac sends a tendril straight ahead and attempt to impale the opponent, dragging them with a series of blows. Meter burning stuns the opponent. Here we got another, fairly quick attack. I mean, at least as far as special moves go. That little harpoon he shoots out, grabs him, pulls him in, and then does like a wrestling move. And you can meter burn it, and when you meter burn it, instead of hitting him, he can, I guess, stuns him for a second, so you can do some follow-up move. Alright, well that's going to do it for Brainiac. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and stay tuned for more to come. Hopefully that they are going to get out those legendary multiverse soon. Please, guys, anybody, please get it out soon. I am dying. We are dying. We want more stuff. Anyway, that's going to do it. I'm out. Peace.